Yeah. I just need a second to breathe. My nigga ain't even get time to grieve. Don't get attached to none of these hoes, cause all of them know when to leave. Heart too cold, had to take my shit on my sleeve. Heart too cold, had to take my shit on my sleeve.
I looked in a reaction channel, and my dog King of the Fourth Quarter unlocked. He uploaded this, man. The Rockets continue to prove everyone wrong. Check. Is the Rockets gonna be the team that finally do it, y'all? No. Respect to the Rockets, but the Rockets just beat OKC. They just beat I think they beat OKC. I'm not tripping. They just beat the Warriors, second in the West, over 50 wins. Nice young team. No, damn. Nope, Laker Nation. Well, if the Lakers win now, I'm chilling. Like, I always told you, I root for the Lakers over the Rockets, though. That's just how I am. It's how I always been, bro. But if the Rockets win, I'll be happy as though. I'm not gonna lie.
The conference, as always, is an absolute bloodbath. We got like a week left of the NBA season, and the difference between the 3 seed and the 8.
Oh, hold on. Before we watch this, gang, send me a link. What was this? Trey, would you eat this?
That Greek be flavorful.
It's Miss Netta. I'm gone. Anytime, and plus TikTok, he making me do captures. I saw Miss Netta. I saw a motherfucker that looked like Bill Cosby. I got up out of it. Oh, it looked like Bill Cosby. I got the fuck out of there, gang. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
8 seed is 2 total games.
So ass man, yo, Fargo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all my Katie up, bro. Yo, I don't y'all, dog. Bro, Bradley Beal need to be arrested. This is a crazy screenshot, Kenny. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a crazy screenshot. It's a crazy pause. Yo, real bro. Bradley Beal need to be arrested. That is a criminal. He is a bank robber.
The difference between hosting a playoff series.
Run it back from the top, though.
The Western Conference, as always, is an absolute bloodbath. We got like a week left of the NBA season, and the difference between the 3 seed and the 8 seed is 2 total games.
Yeah.
With a week left, the difference between hosting a playoff series and missing it completely, potentially, is a half of a game.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Some teams are playing great, phenomenal basketball right now. Minnesota Timberwolves 5-game win streak. Clippers 4-game win streak. They were just the 9th seed not too long ago. They're the 5 seed right now.
This Western Conference playoffs is going to be amazing. Like, I think it's going to be one for the books. Speaking of for the books, what the are the Denver Nuggets doing? You fire your coach and your GM the same day when we have like 2 games into the playoffs. What the is going on? The NBA, when it's coming down to these coach firings, I just don't understand. I don't get it. The first, I see the Grizzlies fired their coach with like 10 games left before the playoffs. Then you got the Nuggets just won a chip not too long ago. He is your longest, he's been the longest coach you guys have had since what, George Karl? I ain't gonna lie, fuck that's a dick ride the Lakers though, really. He was annoying as fuck. He just felt like he was that because he beat the Lakers. Go something. 2 years ago, that's good enough for me. Some ain't got no chips. Memphis ain't got no motherfucking chip. Timberwolves ain't got no chip. The Kings ain't got no chip. Some teams ain't win. The 4th, the 5th seed ain't got no chip. Most of these ain't win none. The only teams on this list with rings is the damn Spurs. They won that a century a goddamn go. Who else? Timberwolves the Portland got one like way back in the gap. I think don't even remember that Portland won one. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all win one. Y'all got one that was a long motherfucking time ago. Nothing. A dynasty. Absolutely nothing. Y'all won one 2 years ago. These the Lakers got one, and the Rockets, who the number 1 seed? OKC ain't got one. Y'all won 2 years ago. There's teams that wish they could have one. You fired him 2 years ago?
Now, you got
2014 Spurs, watch your mouth. In basketball, that might as well be a century.
teams that are not playing so great, like the Denver Nuggets. But if I go up just a little bit, we got the Houston Rockets, who haven't officially clinched the 2 seed, but they are very, very close to clinching it. They ain't really got to worry about this last week of the NBA season as much as some of the other teams. And I think that what the Rockets have done this season is kind of getting lost. So I kind of want to talk about it because this has been one of my favorite individual seasons from any team. But before we talk about this season, let's take a look back on last year. I know y'all remember they had that spurt in March.
Shit, a whole decade ago, bro. I don't want to hear about that motherfucking Spurs ring, man. Man, when them niggas won that ring, the NBA was a different game. They was claiming teams couldn't win from shooting threes. I don't want to hear that shit.
On a double-digit game win streak. I don't remember if it was 11 games, 10 games, whatever. And they ended the season as a 500 team. There was a moment last year where people questioned it. Oh, will the Houston Rockets be able to catch up with the Golden State Warriors and take that 10 seed? They didn't. But they showed the blueprint of what the team could potentially be.
That's what I'm saying.
Season, it was kind of hard for me individually to project what the Rockets were going to do. Going back to that video where I was doing projections.
Say last time the Spurs won, I was a virgin. Bro, come on, bro. Like, and I'm not even disrespecting the Spurs, because, like, I'm just saying, I made a joke centric on me. Well, it wasn't that long ago. Yes, it was. Yes, it was, bro. That shit was a minute ago, gang.
I had them on the outside looking in. Because a lot of people are looking at the Memphis Grizzlies, who had one of the most injury-riddled seasons ever in the history of this sport. They're going to have John Morant back. They're going to have Desmond Bain back. And then they already discovered players like Vince Williams Jr., Gigi Jackson. They should be back to being a playoff team. People are riding the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama just had a ridiculous rookie season, and he got better and better and better, and he could be a top 10 player in the league. That might mean that the Spurs can host a play-in series or a play-in game. The Pelicans, though they lost Zion Williamson in the play-in game, you just think about it, man, the Pelicans are putting some stuff together, and they made a trade for DeJounte Murray. So this league, this conference that was already ridiculously tough last year should get tougher, and this young Rockets team may not have enough to really compete.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't expect anything from the Rockets this year. Like, especially last year, I went to multiple games, watched them in person last year. I thought they were a fun team to watch. Athletic, but they didn't know how to fucking finish games. Like, they would be in games, but just don't finish. So I don't want to say, like, no fucking body expected the Rockets to be no fucking second seed team. And if you did, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. As a Houston resident, you're a fucking liar. So for what these niggas doing now, this shit is crazy.
We were wrong. I think even the most optimistic Rockets fan going into last season couldn't have projected that they would be the 2 seed in the Western Conference. That is insane. And when I say things are getting lost, when you look at where teams are right now, I've seen a lot of
conversations. What is this, basketball? Yes, it's talking about basketball.
Like, hey, being a play-in team, being one of those 7 and 8 seed teams is not that bad, because if you win that game, you get the Rockets in the first round. And a lot of people are looking at the Rockets as like, I don't know, this team that's going to get dominated by a more experienced team.
Yo, niggas, I'm glad I'm watching this video, because niggas is talking about the Rockets like, shit, if we get the Rockets, fuck it. Let's look ahead to the second round. I'm like, damn, like, I know the team, a young team, but damn, like, these niggas been hooping all season, and it's not like they one of them teams that got their record buffed up by playing trash teams. Like, if you look at the Rockets' record versus good teams, they got a solid winning record. I know playoffs is different. I get it, but damn, put some respect.
Minnesota or one of these 7-8 matchup teams. And though that might be the case, I think that really diminishes what the hell or who the hell the Rockets have been this season. Last year,
Dex 200, Clumsy Bang.
Clumsy Bang, what is that?
You think about playing south of midnight?
No, I know Chase mentioned it, but I gotta look into it. I don't even know what it is. I know it's a Microsoft game or
Trey, you are 2 teams away from every team you rooted for losing in 1 year.
No.
If that happens, how will your summer go?
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
I'm not a basketball watcher, so it kinda hurt when we lost the championship, but not much.
Yeah.
I turn on the Astros game and we lost the lead immediately and lost the game.
Yo.
It hurt being a Houston sports fan.
That shit too, when I'm watching, because I didn't watch the Astro game, but the Cougars lose. And then I look at the bottom, it showed the Astros just lost. I seen the Astros lost too. I said, man, this city fucking sucks. This sports shit whack, nigga. Yo, this shit is whack, nigga.
JSplash99
Yo,
cheered
J
Dex
Splash, thank you for the sub,
200.
gang.
As a Miami fan,
Yeah.
you Houston motherfuckers had one job, and y'all sold. Now I gotta hear these Gator fans talk shit all week.
I'm
SMH.
sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. We folded, bro. We folded, bro. You the reason. Ain't I
Dex
from Bama?
22
Hell no.
just resubscribed
That
for 8
white
months.
barbecue sauce ass
Happy
steak.
8 months loser.
Yeah. Thank you for the sub, gang. I'll play one more sub. I'm sorry.
Asian Goat 24 just
No, I'm not.
resubscribed
I'm gonna play all these
for
alerts
11
because I see
months.
somebody in the top
First
of my
all
donations.
11 months, yes sir, we in this motherfucker, but saying Houston cursed like Memphis don't exist, man, get the fuck out of here.
Who, ain't nobody say you niggas wouldn't curse? You niggas.
Damn Trey.
That's
I told
ass.
you not to jinx it and you did. Any team in Houston has bad juju and other Denver Nuggets on crack. What the fuck are they doing? Smiley face emoji.
White barbecue sauce? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Denver doing at all. But Alabama got
Hey,
white
Trey,
barbecue
what's
sauce.
good? Why Sharp froze up like that? SMH.
I don't know, bro. This nigga, he don't know what a pump fake is. He just
Hey,
wanted to
buddy,
shoot
just
everything.
wanted to say I'm sorry Houston let you down, bro. I understand your pain. I hope they come back. Psych, now fuck U of H, fuck the Rockets, fuck the Astros, fuck the Texans, fuck the Longhorns.
And when my team win, y'all want me to just be
2X
nice.
Just resubscribed for 17
You
months.
see how they treat me?
17 months of this black decimate of a streamer scamming me of good times.
Half
Thank
those
you for the
teams, thank you,
last
gang.
Team Bobby Lashley.
And now
AKA
nigga calling me Bobby
Mr. Kick
Lashley.
this nigga out the function. Love, peace, and more life, nigga.
Say, nigga, you got me fucked
Old
up, boy.
Heavy's just resubscribed for 12 months.
Hey, thank you for the 12 months sub, okay? Bro, these niggas be shitting my teams for no reason, bro.
Trey, pick one playoff team. You can't have two teams. Stop cheating. You need to feel the pain we feel if our one team loses.
No. I'm so sorry for you, though, brother. I'm sorry.
Dive3 just resubscribed.
Blame my family,
for 17
blame Kobe.
months. Jack Sawyer FNRJP.
You see?
We appreciate you, gang.
Oh, you said just playing. All right, bro. Thank you, because you used that Jack Sawyer shit, man.
Fuck Mike Malone, I'm glad they fired him. That what his ass get for did crying the Lakers every time he plays.
Man!
Kick rocks.
Man, that nigga was annoying as fuck.
Fot _ damn time cheered Dex 200. Chomp chomp you loser. Yes. A loser. But it's Houston, you're used to it. Right?
I mean, Florida, ball out. Y'all niggas did good, bro. I hope y'all can celebrate this win because we know your football program ain't coming back no time.
And the new coach they brought in really set the identity of the Houston Rockets being this gritty, defensive-oriented, get all in your face team, right? And this year, they've taken it to a whole new level as they're tied for the second best defense in all of basketball, right? The thing that has shifted this year to make them get to the point where they're winning 50-plus games, which again is crazy to say aloud when you think about what this roster is that the offense is starting to catch up to what that defense is, and they're doing it in an untraditional way. They're one of the few teams in basketball that's top 10 in offense and defense. It's OKC, it's Houston, it's Minnesota, it's Boston, it is Cleveland, and Memphis. That's it. Those teams are top 10 on both sides of the ball. Houston is the first example I bring up when people talk to me. When people find out that I talk basketball for a living, specifically some of the older dudes, they talk about how uniform the game really is. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's chopping up threes. Everybody doing this. I say go watch a Houston Rockets game because they're one of the teams that we say the
I'm telling you, no cap, no cap, no cap.
Offense in basketball, while not being one of those teams that's getting up a ton of 3-point shots. And it makes sense, right? If you look at their rosters, some of their starting units, you look at it and be like, yeah.
Yo, honestly, this is a good point. Like, if niggas say that, like, everybody play the same, when you do watch a Rockets game, it don't look like, let me tell you, that bitch definitely don't look like a Celtics game. And that's not, obviously, no slight to the Celtics. They are a fucking great team. Like, but it's not the same style of play. Like, you're going to watch the Rockets have more of an inside kind of game. Like, bro, the Thompson twin, that motherfucker is nice, and he don't even shoot. Like,
the
Celtics are ass. Man, niggas calling the Celtics ass until eventually they might win another one this year, bro. Like, listen, the Celtics are a deep-ass team. No matter how you want to call them, whatever, bro. Nigga, the starters go out, they got role players that drop 30, bro. Like, we just got to be real about the Celtics, gang. We got to be real.
not many plus shooters on this team. One of my favorite things about the Rockets season, and this basically happened over the last month or so, is the double big lineup between Alperen Sengun and Steven Adams. That lineup has dominated teams, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but it showcases that like every team in ball is not playing the same way. Hell, even some of the other double big lineups in basketball, we talk about the Cleveland to the OKCs of the world, they have at least one of their bigs be like a guy that.
Do y'all believe in Cleveland?
Right? You think about
Evan I see Cleveland really disrespected.
Chet Holmgren, who's always been a guy that can hit threes. The Houston Rockets, nah. Their double big lineup that they've been throwing out there randomly in games, they are legitimately sitting in the paint. And they're pairing that with Amin Thompson, who is also not a shooter, not a spacer. They're one of the best interior passing teams I've seen since like, I don't know, 2015 San Antonio Spurs or something like that. I have now watched back their game versus OKC multiple times because I thought it was one of the most phenomenal games of the season for them. Of course, OKC
I missed this game.
Chet and Hartenstein, and then the Rockets decided to start both of their bigs together. The spacing on this team, again, is not going to be good. You think about how teams guard Amin Thompson. This is the guy, right here is the guy that is assigned regarding Amin Thompson. Look how much space
nice, bro. That nigga, he fun to watch.
Has done so phenomenally this season is eat up open space. As Sengun beats his guy and Alex Caruso, Hardenstein has to come over or it's an easy layup. And then Steven Adams doing his best box out and boom, it's an Amin Thompson finish, right? By 2025 NBA standards, this is ridiculous spacing. First of all, what the hell is Jalen Green doing? First of all, but forget about that. He's been playing great ball, so we give him a pass here. But we have basically 4 offensive players sitting in the red area and all the defenders being there as well. Well, look what happens on this play. Big, good passing, man. This is just good passing. Steven Adams doing everything he can. Again, using his size. I think Steven Adams, I love Steven Adams and always have. But Steven Adams, this is not.
I think the Rockets get to the second round.
In the box score or something like that. But him doing this, hey, Sengun is about to get a shot up.
Like,
I'm gonna box
and that's not even crazy to say that they're a second seed team, but like, I don't think the Rockets just no sweet out, bro. They get into the second round, bro. Come on, my niggas. Like,
Hartenstein, not just in case
I think you
misses,
bugging,
but it eliminates Isaiah Hartenstein's ability to help on this play defensively at all, and it leads to Alperen Sengun scoring again. I could go on and on. This was something that happened in the third quarter of last night's game versus the Warriors. The Warriors have been one of the best defensive units in basketball, especially since the Jimmy Butler trade, right? This right here is just beautiful hoops, right? They're going to run Jalen Green off of this screen from Fred VanVleet. Everybody's expecting this handoff, right? And you're going to do...
Beating them 4 times is going to be hard. That's what I'm saying. Damn, that long-ass donation. What the hell is that?
For 15 years, or however long Draymond Green been with Steph Curry, where you think like this is Jalen Green playing Steph Curry right now, where he's a threat. He's so much of a threat. Where Kevon Looney's like, I got to help, man. Jonathan Kuminga is, 3 steps behind him? We got to make sure he don't get this, because if he get this, he's just going to pull up for 3. And in this game, he had it going from 3, right?
You hear him, I don't hear shit.
Nah, I'm just going to take it for what I can. There's the help. Freddie is wide open, right? Yeah, that's a Fred VanVleet. Trey ball. Who's back here?
Come on now. Come on now.
Run, and it's always Amin Thompson. Again, just showing
that nigga be cutting, bro.
Of this double big lineup. So far, they've played 144 minutes together. They have an offensive rating of 120.
Jalen Green too inconsistent. Like, bro, I would love to see Jalen Green take the next step, because he'll have games where he'll drop 30 and he'll look like, okay, he's going to be the guy that, while the Rockets got a lot of great stars, like a lot of great young stars that look like they could take the step, like Sengun and obviously Amin. Jalen Green will show you signs like, oh no, this is going to be his team. But then the next game, this nigga drop like 15 and shoot like shit. He'll shoot like shit. That's just how the nigga be, bro.
And a defensive rating of 93. Small.
The Dre effect.
44 minutes is not that, not that large, but it's this number that stands out above all, where the offensive rebound rate, I'll round up for you. At one point, it was 50%, but now it's down to 47%, which means that for every 2 shots they take, about one of them, they're offensive rebounding. And that's how you get to the offensive rating being so damn good without the adequate amount of spacing. Ime Udoka's done such an amazing thing. And one of my favorite wins from them, again, this season is when they played against OKC, where they straight up just bullied Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, those 2 teams played against each other.
Jalen Green, is this his averages? My dog, I'm going to round it up. all right? He averaging 22, 5, 4 on 42% shooting from the floor. Well, no, if I rounded up 43% shooting.
Hard to really figure out what should you take away from this game, what shouldn't you take away from this game, but just taking that game at face value, those two bigs, Şengün and Adams, just work very well together. Let's talk about Amen Thompson, my boy Amen. I mentioned this before, but Amen Thompson is the type of prospect that I would give up so much for my favorite team to have on theirs. You know, like, of course, everybody wants the Wembys or the generation, the LeBrons, or generational talents, of course. But having a guy like Amen Thompson on your roster just changes the trajectory of your team. Because, like I mentioned, he's one of the best baseline roamers in all of basketball.
That nigga rebound good as shit for his size too. Like,
one of the best defensive players in all of basketball, and he's the best athlete maybe ever in this whole sport. Like, he is the perfect kind of player to have.
The fuck? Damn.
Right? And you think about the lack of jump shooting.
Ever's crazy.
Jump shooting never does end up happening. But you're seeing him on a team at 21 years old that does not have spacing and still end up
jump out the
being
gym for sure.
Effective, right? So if he ever just becomes, let's say, league average shooter, I don't even know what to say his ceiling ultimately can be. Because if I was projecting, he's going to make an all
name of the video is the Rockets continue to prove everyone wrong.
He's 21 years old, y'all. He's going to make an all defensive case this season. And I think that's going to be the case for the entirety of his career. That guy and his brother care about stops. And that is a unique.
My nigga Hill Curry to 3 points, man. Fuck, nigga. When a nigga do that, he nice, y'all. When a nigga do that, he nice. That's how that shit be. Trey, what? I'm not lying. Holding Curry to 3 points is crazy.
For somebody that young. And getting back to the original
Had
point
Curry
of
in
the
hell.
loss and like what the season really is.
He was hugging the shit out of Curry. Most niggas in the chat will hug Curry if they seen him. It's Curry. What up, nigga? I've been watching you shoot threes forever. I'm not gonna blame him for no motherfucking holding, nigga. Most niggas will hug Curry, nigga. It's Curry. It's Curry. Yo, Runch, I'm almost done with this video. Give me probably 6 minutes.
All right, perfect. I'm almost done too.
But shit.
The Detroit Pistons, right? The Detroit Pistons had one of the biggest total points jumps ever. Where I think they were the first team to ever triple. I almost said quadruple. That would have been crazy.
Not gonna lie, y'all face the Clippers. Y'all not winning that series.
That is the darling.
With the Rockets, I'm gonna take a real when any of my other teams, I'm a shit talk. But with the Rockets, they such a fucking young team. I'm just I hope these niggas prove y'all niggas wrong, just to tell you the truth. But I'm saying if the Clippers beat them, I just gotta see it. Plus for the Clippers, I need a few things. Kawhi gotta stay healthy, but Kawhi been actually having a nice little streak lately. But nigga, the biggest thing for the Clippers, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't say the wrong thing. James Harden gotta come to play in the playoffs. And if he's going against his city, nigga, we're used to you not coming to play in the playoffs, bro. Too many times you sold when you was here. And then I'll never shit on James Harden because James Harden one of my favorite players in the league, but come on, gang, let's not act like we just used to this nigga being James Harden in the playoffs.
Darling story of the season, which it should be. The Pistons have been one of my favorite teams to watch. But because
what if he balled out against y'all?
Jump, it's just kind of.
I'll be pissed the fuck off, low key.
Neglected that the Houston Rockets have a young core as well, and also play.
Bro, stop it. You a Laker fan for real. Y'all, this nigga is mad at me for rooting for my city. Yo, the world is weird. This nigga mad at me for rooting for my city. This is crazy. I'm sorry you don't like where you from, that you don't like your teams, bro. I'm sorry. I like where I'm from. You can't name one team in Houston I won't root for, nigga. If we get a hockey team, nigga, I'm not gonna watch hockey. And when they get in the motherfucking playoffs, I'm going to root for the motherfucking Houston team, nigga. They can get a rugby team, nigga. Tell me my team is in the finals, nigga. I'm going to root for them, nigga. I'm sorry you don't like your city. I love mine. The fuck are you talking about? Birthplace bandwagon. Yeah, I hear it.
And great basketball. And I'm projecting a little bit here, but
I love where I'm from.
11 games better than they were last season with 5 games left. So let's say they end up
this a bandwagon.
Total wins better than last season. That is a ridiculously impressive jump considering all the factors that we talked about going into the season. And then we get to talking about projections in the playoffs. And as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people
the play-in start Tuesday. Bet that. I'm on that.
Team sees the Houston Rockets. A lot of that conversation ends up being that the Rockets, in pretty much every series that they go in, won't have the best player on the court. And again, you think about who they could potentially go against the Clippers.
That's a
they
fact,
have
though.
The best player, the Warriors, the Wolves.
Nope.
I mean, you can make the argument for the Grizzlies, I guess, but I probably wouldn't make that argument.
Hell
So, like,
no.
they will be.
I didn't think about that. Any series that they do play, and they won't have the best player on the court. That's a fact.
Going in without having a 1A guy. And that's one of the major criticisms of the.
So you root for Sam Houston? Sam Houston is not in Houston. My brother graduated from Sam. That's not Houston. Like, now, if Sam Houston ever doing something, I'd be like, yeah, ball out. I mean, y'all got family who went to this school, but that's not Houston, nigga.
Houston Rockets, right? When it's going down to the nitty gritty, how can they score in the clutch? And there have been times that I've watched them this season, and I question.
That's Huntsville. That shit a minute
them as well.
away.
I think about their game versus the Lakers from last week, where they went through the stretch in the fourth quarter where they put up 0 made field goals. It ended up
Rice. I mean, if Rice is in a good game, I hope that they win. Come on, bro. It's Rice. I'm never going to root against Rice, but I'm not going to be like, oh, let's go Rice. Come on, bro. It's Rice, bro. Like, niggas go to Rice to get good jobs later on in life. They're not going to be in any important game. I'm here to tell y'all that. Nigga, Rice is such a different school. They don't even let you niggas walk on campus, nigga. Fuck are you doing here? Where your badge at? You don't go here, nigga. Get out of here. like, them niggas is not good at sports, bro. They just like a fucking it's just a school for smart ass niggas to go and maybe you might be athletic.
looking really, really ugly. And I think that's a warranted, like,
that's a fact. I tried this shit. I'm telling you, bro.
All these other teams we mentioned, like, hey man, they got a 1A superstar or somebody very.
You don't root for the University of Texas at El Paso. I'm not from El Paso, nigga. I didn't graduate from there, nigga. I failed out of that school. Well, not really. Well, I failed out one semester. I came back, got my grades together, but then left. That ain't my alma mater, nigga. Fuck them niggas. On top of that, nigga, that school the reason why I had debt. Nigga, expensive ass school. What the fuck you want them? I had to get them niggas money. I came home, nigga. I ain't had no debt at TSU.
That they're like, give that guy the ball and he can make something happen. Whether it's win or loss, we trust Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Jokic with that ball. And the Rockets don't really have that. The best thing they have to that is like a Jalen Green as far as a premier shot creator, or Şengün, who does close out games as well. But obviously those guys aren't at the same tier of closers as some of the other guys I mentioned just a couple seconds ago.
Yep.
And all that's cool. You can have those conversations. And I think, again, some of that is definitely warranted. But one of my least favorite things is that so many people neglect or devalue regular season success. I'm a guy that can recognize that championships and playoff series wins, all of that is very, very important.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I might be one of them people that just like, I do devalue regular season success when it comes down to the playoffs, at least in the NBA. In the NFL, I'm more inclined to be like, yo, hold on. Like, I'll argue more of a case, but in the NBA, I done seen too many teams that just be nice as fuck in the regular season, then y'all niggas lay an egg when it come down to the playoffs. Like, it really is different. Like, not saying that the NFL isn't, but the NBA, these niggas fold too consistent.
But I think ring culture has gone so far that it prevents people from really appreciating and being like, hey, so-and-so, this team or this player was really good, even if.
The Hawks was the fakest #1 seed team year after year I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. Shout out to Jeff Teague, bro. Your dead ass got one of my favorite podcasts, even though I had to skip today's episode, and I don't think I'm ever going to watch that bitch because they was talking about that championship. I've been avoiding everything with that shit. But the Hawks, man, you motherfuckers so goddamn fake. Pissing me off. I'm thinking, oh, they going to do it, y'all. They going to stop LeBron. Sometimes you niggas don't even make it to LeBron.
They didn't end up winning a championship, or even if they didn't have a really far.
Another one, the Grizzlies. You niggas was balling out. That defense y'all had, y'all first in the West, second in the West, sometimes even third in the West. Not on shit.
A playoff run. In my mind, I look at rings as nothing but an additive to a player's resume. Oh, this guy was a bucket. He was really good, and he ended up with 2 championships. But I never look at a player and say, oh, that guy was really good, but no championship, so he couldn't have been that good.
That's how the NBA is.
It's always a positive and less of a negative when someone doesn't do it. Because
This nigga is in
so
a
many
minority.
Individual
Everybody else
and the
think
reason I'm
rings
bringing that
first.
up for the
What up,
Houston
Ricky?
Rockets again is that I do not believe that them being a 2 seed in the Western Conference that they're going to go out there and win a championship.
Read what Ricky said.
And that would be okay. I think I could still look at a
What's Zam Zaddy? I'm gonna get you the fuck up out of here. You do that again. Go listen to Chris Brown and Bow Wow and get up out of here.
52-win team that average age is this and say, hey, that team had a phenomenal season. And it was one of the most fun teams to watch all season long. And that can be okay. There's just too much fake 1 seed, fake 2 seed, fake this seed, all of that conversation. I just never really understood it.
Random, thank you for the sub, gang.
Are you watching these games and having fun with what the Houston Rockets did? One thing that got neglected throughout all of the Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron James stuff and before that is that there was a time when the Rockets were on a 10-game win streak. Now,
Whatever. You trying to sleep over like Ray J? Fuck no, nigga. Yo, I don't know why Ray J is starting to enter the Twitch space, but he need to get the fuck up out of here the way he talking. Nigga telling me some sleepovers where they showering with each other and splashing in water. Ray J, get your freak ass out of here, nigga.
not a single person said a goddamn word about it. Nobody cared. No.
Wait, what did he say? Go back.
I just never really understood it. It's like, are you watching these games and having fun with what the Houston Rockets did? One thing that got neglected throughout all of the Stephen A. Smith versus LeBron James stuff and before that is that there was a time when the Rockets were on a 10-game win streak. Not a single person said a goddamn word about
didn't
it.
say
Nobody
shit.
cared.
The Rockets just beat OKC and the Lakers back to back with no coverage. Like, the NBA media coverage is so fucking trash. But the thing about the NFL, when a team is good, they will move you into the primetime talking points. They'll do that. Nigga, how many times did they talk about Detroit this year? Detroit was known for being ass as fucking football. This is not me being disrespectful. My Lion fans would be like, nah, this nigga not lying. But all of a sudden, when you niggas started to ball out, let's move y'all to the prime time, move y'all to the spotlight. Houston is not a small market. Why the fuck are they not talking about Houston? OKC is a small market, but they got a bona fide superstar. Why the fuck are they not talking about that? These niggas rather sit and just dick ride LeBron, even when LeBron's not even playing or doing nothing. Nigga, Alex Ovechkin just broke the scoring record in fucking hockey. I'm sorry, I don't know why I say hockey like that. In hockey, and they over here, what's more impressive, Alex Ovechkin or LeBron? Bitch, we don't give a fuck about that shit. The fuck is you talking about? Then they keep bringing that PK Anderson nigga on fucking Sports Center to talk about LeBron. Nigga, I don't know what LeBron must have fucked your bitch on the side or something, bro. Like, you keep wanting to shit on LeBron. He's not Kobe. He's not Jordan. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My Kobe niggas gonna hate me, bro. That Kobe LeBron shit been over years ago, bro. Stop, bro. Stop, nigga. I'm a Kobe fan through and through, nigga. That shit been over, bro. Any nigga saying it's not over, you're living in denial. You're in denial, bro. You in denial, gang. Like, damn. And I love Kobe. Nigga, a nigga can't say nothing to me about Kobe, bro. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? That's Kobe. But, bro, be a real nigga. Be a real sports fan and get out your feelings even if you hate a nigga. That shit been over. That shit been over, bro. But you gonna bring your motherfucking ass on ESPN. He's just not this. He's just not that. Bro, come on, bro. Y'all, that's why, honestly, that's why I don't do lists. I don't do no list in rapping or nothing. Niggas be asking me about lists. That shit out of my mind. Because niggas, they become such a fan of somebody. You niggas start to move like a cult. And we can't have genuine conversations, bro. Because a nigga think that if you disrespect a favorite or if you say another nigga's better than a favorite, it's like, bro, nigga, did you just slap me? No, nigga, I'm saying that nigga's your favorite, but I get that you fuck with him, but this nigga's better than him now. This nigga did X, Y, and Z. He's replaced him. That's fine. No, nigga, never. He'll never have the Mamba mentality. Shut the fuck up. That nigga never beat Jordan, nigga. Niggas feared Jordan. Niggas did that. It sounded like them niggas was pussy. Fuck you mean? Niggas ain't scared of LeBron. It sounds like niggas is less pussy today, nigga. Oh, there. Like these niggas, that's why I don't talk to sports with these niggas. Like, crazy shit.
No, nobody cared at all. And the people that did talk about it was like, oh, it was a win against this team and those teams, they very good. Well, they just beat the OKC Thunder, who are on pace to be one of the best regular season teams ever.
Drunkard is crazy.
They're on pace to have the best regular season defensive rating ever.
He officially a LeBron Glazer. I don't even understand. DeMar was terrified of him. Shit, the whole Canada was scared of that nigga. I don't understand how a nigga ever called me a LeBron Glazer, nigga. Go search LeBron on my tweets. It's more hate than love. Oh, it was bad. Nigga, it was more hate than love, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I'm just unbiased, bro. Maybe you're not used to hearing it. I'm just unbiased.
Competition. That's how good of a defensive team they is. They just beat them again. And then they went against the Warriors, who basically the Warriors were undefeatable with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green in the lineup together. They went against the Warriors and won that game as well. This team is really good and really fun to watch as well, man. And though, again, some of these people
better than Kobe?
I might
Put
take
the drugs
a
down.
7-game series. I'm not
Shout
looking
to
at the
Tim Duncan,
Rockets
though.
as a team that's just about to be this pushover like some people might be looking at them as. But I do think this playoff will be important, right? A lot of people are trying to mock up the Houston Rockets acquiring a 1A player so like they can be in that conversation. Hypothetically, they go out and get Kevin Durant, they go out to get Devin Booker, they go out to get somebody else that's on the market that's really, really good. You look at that Rockets team, like, oh, now they have a closer?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little nervous for the Rockets to go out and try to get one of these bigger guys. Like let's say for example, a Kevin Durant. Like he just said, if you have this Rockets team stacked like a motherfucker, like with young talent, then you have a bona fide guy that can close the game. It sound good in theory, but I'm like, bro, how many shits have sound good in theory, but then the execution wasn't there? And I don't want the Rockets to try to like jeopardize what they've been building just for the sake of a name. Like, yeah, it might sound crazy to pass up on somebody that's as good. I don't want to keep saying Kevin Durant because we just seen the Kevin Durant shit fail. And niggas, it's easier to pass up on him now because it didn't work in Cleveland. But I can't think of, let's say, for example, fucking Giannis. All right, it's not going to happen. But I don't want to just end up trying to do that and then it don't work. That person ends up leaving the team and the Rockets are all the way back into trying to find out what to do next. The Rockets are in a unique situation where a lot of teams don't do this. They draft and never go anywhere. The Rockets have been drafting and hitting, and just off of just off the strength of their GM drafting the right players and their coach putting them in the right positions, these niggas are in the second seed. CTE streamer? Nah, like my streamer sped. What the fuck? What did I say wrong? First streamer with CTE. What did I do, bro? What did I do? I said Cleveland? Oh, I don't remember. I don't even remember how the fuck I said Cleveland. They gassed that you fine. All right, bro, listen, I'm saying like the Rockets, whatever though. Like, but you get what I mean? Like, I don't want them to like risk it all and it just don't work. I don't want them to like end up going back because nigga, y'all niggas, obviously when the Rockets was bad, y'all wasn't in the city, y'all ain't feel it. Bro, Houston is a basketball city. When the Rockets was trash, this shit was weak as fuck down here doing basketball season. Like, ass. No excitement around the team. The stadium empty as fuck. I ain't never seen the Rockets stadium that fucking bad except like a long ass time ago.
But I also think there's a world where they don't do that at all. Just looking at the progression of the players that they've already seen in this roster. Alperen Sengun's an all-star this season, a warranted all-star this season.
Mm-hmm.
Amen Thompson is everybody's favorite young player in basketball, right? And maybe there's a world where they just say, no, we're completely okay because y'all might be bugging on what y'all want for Kevin Durant right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're okay with continuing to be a young, exciting, and good team and see where our
Katie to the Mavs
players
sounds
progress.
disgusting.
They got good people in charge. I trust they'll figure it out. You know, you do look at it and say like, oh, guys like Cam Whitmore, Reed Shepherd, these younger dudes in the roster that a lot of people believe in don't really get enough time, and that maybe that is a reason to consolidate and go out to get another dude.
Remember when Runch told Buddy he'll be ready in 6 minutes? Chill out. The video over.
This season has been so great for the Houston Rockets.
Wait, look.
And I'm hoping y'all watch it and appreciate it.
I like this video. Yo, man, shout out to the Rockets, bro. I'm excited to see what they do in the playoffs, bro. I will be going to a game. I don't know which one, but I'm 100% just going to go to one playoff game, and then maybe the rest of them will react to them on stream. We're going to do a lot of basketball reactions on stream.
I see you in a little thing. I put you up in the channel.